Buonasera, guys. We are live. How are we doing? How are we doing this evening? I apologize. My video is actually a little bit like laggy. I'm hoping it will sort itself out. But as long as you can hear me, that's most important. How are we this evening? Happy Friday. We're nearly at Christmas. Get your predictions in for the match. Who do you think is going to win? Who do you think is going to win? I mean, we should win, right? We should win. Let's be honest. Let's hope. So let's have a little look at the starting 11, guys. We've got Abraham starting. Obviously, there's a bit of an injury crisis going on at Milan at the moment. Tijani Reinders in the middle, Rafa on the left. Terracciano is playing that midfield role, which I actually think he's more competent in. Jimenez gets to start at left back. It's annoying that we don't see Teo at left back and Jimenez at right back. I don't understand why Fonseca doesn't do that. And obviously, Chao Gabbia is our best centre back partnership with Mike starting, and Verona the home side. Lazovic, Duda, the Belahain, the guy that we're linked to at midfield. It'd be good to kind of watch him. Otherwise, look, we should win this game. Yeah, he has to get 3 points. Ciao, Anthony. Nice to see you. I don't believe can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I would much rather see Terracciano start than Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Honestly, I would. Happy holidays. Yes, JT Physio. How's it going, mate? Steph will be here in a moment. It's holiday season. How's everyone's Christmas celebrations coming along? We're nearly there. The Bentagodi, I think it's the Bentagodi, isn't it? Yeah, the Bentagodi is looking beautiful tonight. I'm really confused as to why he hasn't played Teo. I don't really understand that. Jimenez starting at left back is great, but he's right-footed. Bang him on at right back. Do you know what I mean? And then let's go start Teo. But I don't know. I'm not expecting anything crazy. Excuse me, guys. We are a couple minutes away from kickoff. Yeah, I'm not so worried about Terracciano playing in this game. I honestly think he's shown his best football playing in a midfield, or at least as a right back with instructions to go into midfield. I don't rate him, but I think he's somehow better in the midfield because he can play simple football from what I've seen. My camera's fucked, guys. I'm sorry about my video. It's crashing hard. With all these injuries, we should have started. I don't understand how Teo's not getting a start, guys. I think the reason Jimenez and Teo aren't starting together is because they both have the similar profile. That would be imbalances. You say that, but it's not like Emerson Royale is particularly trustworthy, is he? So I get that. I do understand it's quote unquote balance, but you play your best left back. Jimenez absolutely got stuck in our last game, and he showed a lot of defensive. Maybe not nous, but he put the effort in to win the ball back. So I disagree with that. It would have been nice to have seen them. Right. We're walking out, boys. We're walking out, boys. I love that gold warm-up kit, man. Or the jacket is so nice. I have a feeling Tammy's going to score. Get your predictions in, guys. What do you think the score is going to be? Because we should be winning this game, and I actually do think we will win tonight. I think we'll concede, but I think we'll win. There's just been too much criticism. Winning this game, though, however, although it's a must-win, really means little. The vendor loan got repaid. If you haven't checked out about that, go on Sempre Milan to read the latest news. The dog thing, by the way, I'm going to interrupt. How fucking cute is this? They're walking out with puppies to get homes in a shelter before Christmas. Hopefully, though, dogs are not just for Christmas, and these puppies are well looked after. But what a campaign! I love this. I love to see these beautiful little puppies. They're so cute. These puppies are so cute. Oh my god, you legend. Cheers, boys, to the puppies. Happy Friday. Oh, that's good. 2-1 Milan. Tammy Lau on the score sheet. Yeah, I actually agree with that. I definitely think Tammy's scoring. But do we want Fonseca to win? Because arguably, if he loses this game badly, he's probably going to be sacked. And do we see longevity in this management, in this current manager? I don't think so. I never want Milan to lose, however, so kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, these dogs are so cute. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The vendor thing is I don't know if what you guys think about that. Get your comments in. What you think about the whole vendor loan situation. Redbird managed to pay it and then delay some further installments, so they're staying in charge. How do you feel about that? Basically, obviously not good, but do we have a bench today? My goodness. So we've got a lot of the young players, Camarda, Liberali, Ziroli on the bench. So I think they'll get minutes today. Um, yeah. Right, we're about to kick off. Mike is captain today. Lovely to see. With Lazovic on the other side. Been at Verona a very long time. Yeah, let's see what this game's all about, guys. Last match before Christmas, I believe. Yes, it is. The next game's after Christmas. It's the final game before Christmas. I agree Mike should be our captain. It's just difficult for goalkeepers to be captains due to location on the pitch, but 100%. He's definitely the most captain material. Him or Gabbia, that's it. But Mike's got more inherent leadership skills. I don't mind this formation, I suppose. Like, considering who we've got available, I don't know why we didn't start Liberale again, but I guess he's thinking of some tactical difference of Telechana, a bit more cover than having Reinders who can also chip in and defend, because Verona are quite a dogged team. I think that's probably what he's thinking. It's less creative, probably a bit more stable. And that means, for me, the fact that he needs extra cover against these lowly Serie A teams, do not get it twisted, Verona, a relegation team, is that I don't think he's confident enough in the players in Serie A to get results. I really do believe that. We are off, ladies and gentlemen. We are off. Yeah, the Bentegodi is really old, Mats, from what I understand. It's one of the oldest stadiums. So it doesn't surprise me that the lighting's a bit shitty. I am sorry about my camera, guys. I really am. I can't. I'd have to restart my computer, but I'm not going to restart the stream. As long as you can hear me okay. You're just going to get me delayed. which might have some funny clips for you guys to enjoy. So yeah, I'm sure Steph will give you some relief when he joins on the camera department. Yeah, so what do you guys think about this vendor loan stuff? Like, do I want Milan to lose? No, obviously not, but will it mean Fonseca gets sacked? Oh, who's down already? It's a Milan player. Is that Tammy? Fuck off, is Tammy injured already? Tammy's down already, boys. A minute and a half in. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my boy Steph, how's it going? Good evening.
Oh, good. Good evening. Sorry for the delay.
No problem.
Just loading up the stream now. How's it going?
Tammy's gone down. He's back up now, but he went down with something on his
Oh.
head the first minute and a half, so that was good. Otherwise, nothing. I mean, it's only just started. I can't think of anything other than Tedesano starting in midfield. I don't know why Liberali didn't get another start. I thought he was quite bright. I guess he wants a bit more solidity to have Fofana, Tedesano, and Reinders who can also defend. I don't know. Not sure. I'm not sure about this one, Steph. I want to know what you think. Winning this game means very little in the fact that we have to win it. If we don't, will he get sacked? Question mark. Probably not. So it's like we win it, great, but you know, don't know what else to think.
Yeah, I mean, I did the stream on what was it? It was Sunday or Saturday. I can't remember when we played Genoa. And we drew 0-0. It feels like it just feels like. I mean, we're all kind of, I think, in the comment section was kind of in agreement that we like that the kids are playing a little bit too late. I feel a little bit that playing the kids, is an easy way that if he doesn't get a result, it's like if he keeps playing like the players that piss people off, for example, then fans might be like, oh, it's just kind of generic, like, well, he like fuck him off basically. But if he plays the kids, then he can basically, Fonseca can probably say, oh, it's just like a lack of squad quality, and then it's kind of like more of an indictment to like the way the management's built the squad. Because let's be honest, like, although the kids, like, I think we all want to see like Liberali and Jimenez and Zeroli and Camarda play, but these are players equally that I'd probably argue that playing a lot at the same time is certainly is a big ask, especially when they struggled in Serie C. So it's like I don't know. I feel like it's a.
You think it's a scapegoat in a way?
Not a scapegoat. I think it's kind of like it's a smart tactic from Fonseca to kind of basically, like, it gives a different lease to a game, because it's like if we draw or lose, it's like, all right, yeah, but there's a lot of kids on it.
Sorry, Royale is so shit. Did you just see that? Did you see that? Oh my god, bro!
Very chaotic start this.
Sorry to interrupt you there.
No, it's cool. It's cool. We can go to the game, but I've just got the. I feel like, and don't get me wrong. There's a lot. I think I picked up, and we picked up on our last video, like, on a lot of issues, kind of like the squad build and the coach selection, and like some of the players as well. Like, I think right now, Fonseca's in the protecting his image, like, department, and like doing stuff like this, for example, and like even like dropping Teo Hernandez as well, is a smart way. I'm not saying it's the right or the wrong way, but it's a smart way to kind of, I don't know, gives a different lease to the game. Yeah. Whereas it's like, as you said, we need to win it, but ultimately we're so fucking far behind. It's kind of like a lot of people are over this season, so maybe it's the fact that, like, we look at playing youngsters with a different sort of level of excitement, that we might be like, building up fanfare a little bit, little by little, game by game. And if like Liberali, for example, scores a goal, Camarda scores his first goal, that will go down as Fonseca giving him the opportunity, as opposed to him not giving him the opportunity, as opposed to kind of the reality being that like it's a shit season. But anyway, we'll see.
I don't know. Yeah, mate, I've been looking at this, and I know Verona the home side, but do not get it twisted. They're a relegation team, and they deserve to be where they are on the table. They look so much more comfortable on the ball than we do. Like, we've got players like Chukwueze, and I really like Chukwueze. I gave him a lot of time. I actually picked him as my breakout player the first season we signed him. So I thought he's really exciting, he's talented, he's electric. I saw a bit about Villarreal. He has two moves. He cuts in, and he's really good with his left on cutting in that first initial shoulder like dip. And then he'll either cross it, far post, or he'll have a pop, and it'll go wide. And I think there's not even a moment where I watch him and I think, okay, he's trying to make a play. Like the Verona, I don't know their players, but one of the guys just stopped, took a touch, passed it back, or passed it adjacent. Chukwueze would never do that. He'd never look for the options. I don't get that. I don't get how Fonseca's seeing him in training, and he's clearly doing that in training, thinking I'll just do it in a match, but you can't.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think we covered him on the Genoa game. It was like, I was saying in the second half, I was like so fucking pissed off with him on like how he was. I was trying to do anything really here, and it's kind of actually causing more chaos than anything. I was getting so pissed off with Chukwueze, and mostly in the second half, but also kind of in the whole game in general, where it's like you're there on the pitch, Pulisic is out, you have got Emerson Rouse, your overlapping option, which is like, let's be real, like isn't great. So like, why don't you take on your man enough? Like, why does he keep like cutting in and doing these crosses that essentially are like, they're like curving into the box at such a shit angle. They're not like, and he does it like, he does it in the corner of the area.
Yeah, he does,
where it's like, even if you did that cross would be effective if you took your dribble down against the left back, took him on the dribble, brought it further towards the byline, and then
made it more of an angle, basically.
Yes, and then someone can maybe come into it and header it that way. Him doing that is such a cop out.
Dead on. It's dead on.
It's too dead on. Yeah, you literally have to like fucking break your neck to somehow even get turn that into a header. Like Emerson like got a good save out of Leali the other day. Great from Jimenez here. Got a great save from Leali, but it came from just like Emerson just doing a very well timed run and just being an option to make it like go against sort of the run of play. Whereas like even when I saw that chance, I was like, that fucking cross was so shit. If it weren't for that run from Emerson, that was going to be another simple clearance. So like, Chukwueze, man, he's so, like. It's so annoying because, like, once again, pre-season, he looked very exciting, much more like different to his game. Yes, he's got a great open, like when he opens his body and he's got that, and you slot him through and he can open his body up and you get that shot off. He's got a great finish on him, but like he needs to do so much more from a creative element and just like dribbling and like that's the whole reason we fucking signed him. We signed him to be like
he was like the second or third best dribbler in Europe, wasn't he? That season we bought him. He was like
we signed him to be like he's never going to be as good as Leao at dribbling, but like the whole point was so he can defend as much more because he played under Emery at Villarreal, but like at least give something more than just kind of these basic sort of cut-ins. It's so disappointing. I'm not surprised there's rumours about us looking to potentially sell him back to Villa under Emery in winter because I don't know, just really really basic, great from Leao here. Oh, really fantastic from Leao. Still got the ball. Nice. Still got the ball, but they just bodied him a little bit there.
Oh, that's annoying.
Jimenez,
why isn't Teo playing? Talk to me. Why is Jimenez not at right back, and why the fuck is Teo not playing? Unless he's got mental health problems. But if he's got mental health problems, why is he on the bench? I don't understand. Talk to me. What's that about?
Fucking mental health. I've got mental health problems.
Do you know what I mean?
Shit.
Yeah, quite. So what's the deal with that? I don't understand that. I don't get that. I don't get what we have to win this game. We both agreed that the season's over. Play one of our best players. I just like you'll start this man is dying on the Emerson Royale Hill. I can't believe that. I actually can't believe that Fonseca's doing that. Beautiful skill from Rafa, but I can't believe he's dying on Emerson Royale. That is the hill he wants to die on. Mad. absolutely mad.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Because if
It's
you
like,
benched it,
has
if you put him
has
on
he
the
ever been
bench,
given? Gone.
not consecutive benching if he's fit. No, never, never, ever, ever.
Has he ever been given a chance at right back?
Oh, Jimenez,
Like
you mean?
for the senior squad.
I think he played right back under Pioli, if I'm not mistaken. I'm almost certain he did. Only one game, maybe. I'm sure he's played there.
Yeah, but it's been majority wise at left back, isn't it?
Yeah, it has been. But
It's gone. It's going to VAR. This, hold on, by the way. I think
I think
VAR's
it might be a
sort of
pen.
half volley does hit his hand. However,
Yeah, I think they're going to say it's in a natural position.
I think they're going to say it's a pen.
Well, I hope so.
Oh no,
it.
he's played on. He's played on. He's played on.
Yeah, would have been a harsh one. There's a chance Teo is substituted in the 60th minute. Yeah, probably. But then my question would be, then why isn't he starting? Doesn't make any sense to me. I know there's some comments about balance and everything, but we saw him, and as he can defend, he puts effort in. It's not like he's worse than Royale in terms of defending. I don't believe that. So I get the balance. Royale might be better positionally, potentially. But Jimenez is on 4. I'm sure he'll be fine at right back. Yeah, I'm really confused.
You know, it's also like, and it kind of goes back to kind of like right now, you kind of just trying something just to see what works, and it's kind of like when you're backed into a corner, you give something a go that fans have been screaming out for, and yeah, I think it's a no-brainer. Why would you not? I think if it wasn't for Teo's form, I think we probably would be seeing. I don't know. We might be seeing that right now, and like the way that he's kind of been used as a scapegoat overall, and getting the whole bench treatment again. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually do use that pairing soon.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? Olafemi asks what the chances we lose this match and Fonseca gets fired. Well, there's more chance of us losing than and then subsequently Fonseca getting fired. I think is quite unlikely. As much as I'd probably like it to happen at this point. I also don't know what the solution would be. The season's fucked. If you stay with Fonseca, it means you think oh my god, what a run by Rafa. You think he can turn it around. Otherwise, you get someone new, the season right off, and we use the rest of this season as a springboard for next season. That's all we can do. But management aren't going to do the latter option. They're going to stick with Fonseca until it's absolutely impossible. And as we discussed on Pub Chat, that will then set us a couple of years back because we won't get Champions League football, etc., etc. But anyway, we're trying to be positive. We've got to win this game. Rafa looks on it. He's taking about 3 players to stop every time he gets forward, which is nice to see. He definitely should get a goal tonight. He looks good for it.
Yeah. I mean, I really kind of I'm lost for words domestic form wise. I just think it's just. I think a lot of fans.
Team.
Yeah, and it's gone past the point. Like even like right now, like, what's happened there? You guys stubbed in on them.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, it's not that bad, man. Yeah, like it's such a nothing team that like with the injuries to like Musa and Loftus Cheek and stuff, I just kind of like laugh. But it's more like realistically, like we need the depth, and that's like it's kind of like the fact that like Gabia's getting a game at centre mid, Channel's getting a game at centre midfield should be very concerning. But right now, it's the fact that like we're kind of like whatever for this season. I just don't really care about it. I just kind of like even if we get a win tonight, it doesn't mean anything for me because it's just like I'm just not convinced at all consistency wise that like I mean for me we had to win that Genoa game and we didn't, and I just don't see how we turn this around unless we.
How many times have you said that this season, Steph? Between us, I've said we have to win this game. Oh well, this is the all or nothing game. The fact that we've said that genuinely 3, maybe 4 times this season tells me everything. It tells me everything.
Yeah.
Because I know we've said that and meant that at least 2 or 3 other occasions.
Yeah. like unless we sign, legitimately, unless we sign like 3 starting players, like starting caliber players, I just feel so done with this season. Like
I don't
we have
believe in
we have so
Fonseca
many
anymore. I don't
we have
believe in
so
the
many
mission.
holes. I don't believe in Fonseca either. And like as much as we could replace the coach, like we're just a coach comes into what like depth is shit. Like even like the crap players like Musa and Loftus Cheek are injured. Pulisic is still not back yet from injury. Benacer's working on his fitness. We've got fucking nothing at right back. Teo Hernandez is benched on the side, so you've got Jimenez playing now. Like, who the fuck would want to walk into this
All
right
right,
now?
I've got a
We're
question for
being
you.
so far behind. Obviously, so someone would take the job. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's like I just feel like it's such a like I'm the season's done, man. I'm really coming to terms. I feel like we're not gonna get top 4, not top 5, what the fuck requires to get a Champions League spot, unless something radical happens, like we sign some legitimately fucking stellar players. I'm not saying like well beaters, but like great signings, not chance signings, not this shit. And also equally, we need like 2 to 3 signings in that caliber. Then it's done.
Do you know what I think might happen? I don't know why I think this. Zlatan, I don't know what his role is, but I have a feeling he's the sort of untouchable one in the sense that he is Cardinale's mouthpiece, his right-hand man, whatever you want to call it. He doesn't actually employed by the club. I reckon he's got
translator.
influence in, fucking big nose cunt. Honestly, I think he has sway, and I have a theory that he's going to get Moncada the chop. I think Furlani is above because Furlani's Elliot's guy, and Zlatan is Redbird's guy. I think the next one that could potentially be on the chopping board from a squad building perspective could be Moncada. That's my controversial thought process. What a ball! Oh.
Yeah, I mean, like,
it's a fan theory.
Yeah.
They look so. This is what I don't get is how comfortable on the ball other teams look. We just don't look comfortable on the ball.
Yeah. It's going to come back to kind of
off Emerson. Fucking hell.
Like someone whoever's leading the scouting element or the transfer strategy head needs to be on the chopping block, because we said it on one of our bids that like probably 25 to 30% of the signings we've done in the last 2 summers have been good. And that's literally Pulisic, Reinders and Fofana. And then you have this list of, Musa, Loftus Cheek, Emerson Royale, so far Pavlovic,
Chukwueze.
I'd argue Morata as well. Like Morata for me, consistently wise, has not given us what we thought we'd be getting. Like we're no better off than we were with Giroud. So Morata wise,
we're worse off.
We're worse off. Yeah.
Scored more goals.
In fact, I mean, who else the fuck have we signed?
Voss.
Oh yeah, sorry, Okafor, Chukwueze.
Like, mate, I've fed up. Okafor, I'm done with Okafor. He needs to be sold.
Yeah, I Okafor. Yeah, is.
Oh my god, what the fuck was that, Chukwueze?
I think you know what it is with Chukwueze and Okafor, yeah, and Loftus Cheek. If you look at like the nations that they represent, yeah, and like don't get me wrong, like Nigeria, yeah, like Nigeria have done a great job in the last couple of years to really build like their talent pool. But there's a reason why Chukwueze doesn't start for Nigeria. There's a reason why Okafor does not start for Switzerland. There's a reason why Loftus Cheek is nowhere near the England squad. Like, I just think quality-wise, like,
and yet the players that we have that are quality are all starters. They're all starters for their national team. All of them, all our best players.
Yeah. Agree.
In terms of our best players,
yeah. But like, I think when we sign these players, like, I was really fucking hopeful, like, and then I kind of like,
especially, I thought he was excited.
Yeah, and like Chukwueze for me as well. I was like, fucking hell, fine. And maybe it was the fact that we finally signed the right winger and spent some money in that department that it was like maybe we kidded ourselves. But then like there was such a for me when you look back, there's some warning signs when Chukwueze doesn't even start for Nigeria. Okafor's nowhere near the team for Switzerland, and it's like, but these players are
And neither
good,
of those are
no? And
top
it's like,
nations. Yeah,
yeah, because you know what it is with these sort of players. Um, these sort of players, for me,
great ball.
have like they neither have the sheer individual quality like a Liao, nor do they have what's required from it. Like they fit into a team really well. Like what is Okafor's like position? It's not left wing. It's not centre forward. So where the fuck do you lump him?
Yeah.
His best is really popping up in the box and scoring a knockdown. So like you probably have to play like a front two formation. He probably would be really good in some sort of like 3-5-2. Well, not really good, but like good enough. But certainly not for the level we need him for. Chukwueze probably is at his best, maybe in a 4-4-2, like he was with Emery and Villarreal.
Yeah.
So then that team needs to be very disciplined, and that allows him to have a bit more kind of like freedom and stuff like that. But like the fact that Liao's a more creative winger just probably like degrades his value.
Yeah.
And then Loftus Cheek, what is his? He's dog shit at like Cam. He's probably he's average at centre midfield. He can't play DM. So like none of these players slot into whatever formation certainly we want to play, let alone probably a natural position in the positions that they. So it's kind of like they're a square peg in a round hole as a player. And then you look at players like Musa, another example of that. He can't play DM. The guy he's being played at right wing back. That says enough about what you need to know about him. I made a point saying, if you think Musa is better than Loftus Cheek, it's basically like the same fucking thing. It's just that he's younger, but they got the same ceiling. It's just like you're basically seeing a Loftus Cheek a bit like early in his career. Like, don't give me shit about him being 22 years old. He ain't gonna go. He ain't gonna reach to anything. So those are 4 signings there we just spoke about in the last 2 summers for me, who are just like, and they're like 20 mil a piece, maybe over 14 mil.
Musa and Chukwueze and Ruben Loftus-Cheek were actually, we all thought was, well, Musa maybe not, but I thought the other 2 were actually steals. They now seem overpriced. Isn't that crazy that we've gone from that?
Yeah.
Like Loftus-Cheek, 18 million. I was like, oh my God, that's so cheap. No, I wouldn't give him 5. I wouldn't give him for 5.
Yeah. Well, we also paid for the like Loftus-Cheek, Chukwueze, I think Okafor were all in their last year of their contracts as well. So like under natural business,
really,
we wouldn't have touched. Yeah, they're on the last year of their deals. That's and Pulisic as well. That's why the Pulisic fee was great. And I think Fofana was on the last year of his deal as well. Like that's what we hunted the market for those 20 million signings, because it was good value to get for these clubs around Europe who just they weren't going to get the player to renew, so they just kind of like fuck it, we'll take 20 mil. Especially Chelsea were just trying to make sales because they've like the fucking 1,000 players that they signed.
They spent £1 billion, didn't they?
But like and then going back to it, like Moncada should be that like evaluated on his last 2 markets.
I think he's going to get the chop. He has to.
He should get the fucking chop. Like, and then like who came out? Capello, or like Sachi or Costa Curta said about like whose fucking idea was it to sign Emerson Royale? Like who like we said, I've really tried not to say this. He's got yellow now. Yeah, he's got booked. He's a cunt. He's booking for Royale. Perfect timing for this. Perfect timing for this segment. Who? And I try not to jump on this right now. I'm done now. I'm going to join the bandwagon. Who in their right fucking mind thought this was a good signing? Like, finally, we've addressed the right. We've addressed the the right side, as we finally did at the right winger position. Who the fuck thought Emerson Royale is what we need? I sound like Badea on repeat here, but who the fuck thought that was it? And I'm not even talking about like we could have signed, who's the boy you like from Lille, Thiago.
Thiago Santos,
yeah. Like we could have signed him, but like, to be honest, we could have signed so much better. I know the right back market isn't great,
but it's better than Emerson Royale, mate. I'll never forget our first match. It was against Liverpool, and Jamie Carragher on the CBS, and I don't think he was playing that game, Emerson Royale. I don't think he did play that game. I think he was on the bench. But anyway, Carragher was like, I honestly do not know how Emerson Royale's landed at a club like AC Milan. He said that. He said, I know he played for Barcelona, but that's when he was, quote unquote, good-ish, and he was a lot younger. He was new onto the scene, but now he's a known quantity. Yeah, great challenge.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah.
He's a known quantity, right?
Yeah.
Carragher was like, I honestly do not know, and I was like, oh no, I don't think he's that bad. I saw him play all right at Spurs. He is so spot on. How the fuck? That Emerson Rowe alone should cost Moncada his job. He's terrible. I actually was on the bandwagon until recently. I'm off it now. He's a fucking cunt.
If you know what, I think we fall victim as a club from, especially, this is the scouting department here. Once the scouting department get a player in mind that they like,
they're set on it.
They're set on it, and it, like, if you cast your mind back when he was at Real Betis, we wanted him, and then he went to
Tottenham.
He went to Barca, and then Spurs, and then it's like we've never lost that interest on him, despite the fact that when he went to Spurs, he was basically a meme. And you know, like, surely that's enough to change your opinion on him. Like, he got the chance at a bigger club.
Arrogant. The management are arrogant. Yeah. Our club's arrogant. And then, so arrogant.
We've done this before in the past. Like, we wanted like Alessio Cerci, and then it was like, great, he's now available from fucking Atletico Madrid or something like that on a fucking loan deal. Like, and then we do this shit all the time. The scouting department isn't dynamic enough to go like, he was a good idea at one point and was maybe like that's a good chance. And then he goes to another club. Good save from Mike, but what the fuck are we doing here?
Oh my God, how is he allowed to run? Who is this guy? This is Verona. Oh, this team, mate. There's no chance of getting top four. Fonseca has to go. We are not getting top four playing like this. I can tell you that now.
Yeah,
there's absolutely no way. I've seen enough now. Obviously, I didn't do the watch long for Genoa, but I watched it afterwards, and mate,
this looks like a friendly match.
This is pathetic.
Like,
Verona are bad as well.
The level of quality from Verona, I was about to say, is so bad. Like, Jimenez is fucking doing bits here right now.
Go on.
Absolute bits, and that says enough. That says enough. We need to know.
He just won us
like,
a corner from nothing.
I love Jimenez, but like, that's like, he just literally ran through two players.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, he's got to go.
Yeah, I think Fonseca's time's up. This football's really, really poor. It's poor. You can't have this. Do you know what just happened in those 30 seconds? You had their player literally run through on us. We didn't contest him at all. Jimenez do exactly the same thing. This is not good football that we're watching, like, from either team. And we're meant to sit here and believe in Fonseca's ideas. Honestly, if I was Rafa, Teo, Mike, the lot, I would be looking elsewhere. I really would. If they keep Fonseca, I'd be starting.
Well, no, I honestly think, fucking hit with his shoulder. I honestly think some players kind of, when you know the writing is on the wall for a coach. And that's why I think Teo's renewed. Yeah, I think he knows. Oh, Leao, man, please get up. This is all we need.
It always happens with Milan. When it rains, it pours. Always. That's us. Fonseca's finished. If Leao's injured, that's it. There's no way we win another game of football. This is his last. This has got to be his last match. I don't see us winning tonight.
Come out this warming up.
Oh, for God's sake. Leao's injured, Rebecca.
Yeah, he's done. I think he's done.
Yeah, I think he's done till. I think he could miss a few games here. This looks like a muscle injury. He's tweaked something. Brilliant. When it rains, it pours, guys. That's Sporting AC Milan.
And Okafor's injured, like, fucking typical. So Okafor's injured, Pulisic is injured, now Leao's injured, Moose is injured, Loftus-Cheek is injured.
Right, do you know what this means? We don't win the last two games of the Champions League. We don't go for the last 16 or the knockout rounds, and we continue to draw/lose games. Fonseca's gone. We just use this season as a springboard with a new coach to launch for next year. That's all we can do now. Honestly, this season's become a write-off. That is so bad. Teo Hernandez is coming on.
We're playing with fucking
Teo's coming on, Steph.
4 fullbacks. Unless someone else is like, it's a double sub.
Oh, I'm not happy. This is really, really bad, guys.
That is fully. We're playing with 4 fullbacks right now. Teo, Telechano, Jimenez, and Real.
Get rid of this guy, man. And honestly, Fonseca's. I really actually don't like. I did not mind Fonseca at all. I know you guys can hold me to that, and you as well. I've never, Steph, especially. I've been kind of, and I think you have as well. I've been kind of like all right about him because, I don't really blame him. I think he's got a good understanding of the game, but he cannot, for rightly or wrongly, communicate his ideas to the team, and that's the problem.
I think Jimenez is playing as a winger. Yeah, Jimenez is playing at the left winger. What the fuck is going on there? To be honest, Jimenez at left wing, gives me more hope than Chukwueze at right wing, because at least Jimenez can take on his fucking man and like that.
And
fucking
he can shoot.
one.
He's not been scared to shoot as well.
One-dimensional pony.
Do you actually think that? Because I think Fonseca's got a problem with communicating his football. It's just not sinking in. Whatever he's trying to do, it's not working. It is a management issue. I agree with you, JT Physio, 100%. But I also do not think Fonseca's been able to communicate it rightly or wrongly, which is his own problem. This is bad. Guys, this is really, really bad.
I
don't think we look like beating them. We don't look like beating them, mate.
I think we will. I think we will still. But it's just like once again, what after a shitty win we're gonna go against. We got Roma after this, and then
after
is
Christmas.
Pulisic going to be fit for it? Is Leao going to be fit for that game next weekend?
Who knows?
I mean, Christ.
Fofana's down now.
I used to really be like, I got stamped on. I used to really be like, when you get injuries before the transfer market in the winter, you kind of all right, at least we might need to sign someone. But fucking hell, man, this is another level of shit. We got so many injuries on top of the lost ground that we have on from a points perspective, on top of the fact we play like dog shit, on top of the fact that players just clearly aren't happy and come on, guys.
Oh my god, this is really bad.
And we're still on the ball. I mean, it's just more
we just don't look as comfortable on the ball, though.
What the fuck is going on? Everyone's falling over on the floor.
Oh, for God's sake. It's Emerson Royale. It's his fault. Annoying, man. Yeah, we must be playing. Yeah, we're playing 5 at the back now. Or 3 at the back with wing backs.
I think it's the same formation, man. I just think
it doesn't look like it to me.
It's the same formation. It's a 4-3-3. Emerson's still at right back. Teo's gone to left back. Jimenez went to left wing.
Yeah. Okay.
Go on, Jimenez, to be honest, man. He's fucking good.
Jimenez is a quality.
He's got their right back foot.
He's a good little player, that Jimenez. But another Brahim Diaz deal. Do not like that at all. And they need right backs. They need full backs. Real Madrid do. So I do not like that. Well, they've got that buy option, haven't they? We'd have to hope that he wants to stay and not go to Real Madrid. Brahim didn't, and Brahim barely starts. I mean, he was good at the start of the season for Real, but
but they got a buyback though.
Yeah, they got a buyback, so they can just buy him for more. Cost them more.
Was it? Hold on. No, I thought the whole point of the loan deal was that we could buy him, and then they had a right to buy back, and then they didn't take that back.
No, it's still active. 100%. Look it up.
Yeah, I'm looking up now.
Go on. They can definitely buy him back.
Yeah, next summer for 10 mil.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, what's the point? Because if it's another Brahim Diaz situation, I actually think Jimenez is more talented than Brahim. I will not be very happy.
I wonder if they were like, who the fuck's down now?
I think it's Terracciano.
Yeah. I wonder if they started the season like knowing that deal was in place to kind of like keep him underneath the scrap, like the wraps a little bit, Jimenez. Hence why he's like,
Yeah, but
like as in like, oh, let's not give him first team football. We can go into Futuro and like, yeah, he plays Serie C, but like Real Madrid, like now it's kind of like we've got no other option. So, and it's like, he is good, and we can't hide it because we need to play him because we need to try to win.
Do you know
And
what?
they're gonna like, oh,
That
now
is
we're
such
looking.
a Milan strategy to think that we wouldn't.
Yeah.
They wouldn't figure that out.
I mean, they wouldn't if we actually signed a good right back and we didn't fucking need to play him. But no, we tried to be fucking smart and signed Emerson Royale and then realised, oh, hold on. And we didn't even sign a fucking backup left back either.
I actually hate Emerson Royale. Mate, how good's the new Pokemon Pocket set, the mythical one?
Really good, yeah.
I got the Celebi. I got an unbelievable pack the other day.
What you got?
I got the Celebi, the immersive one, so it had like that whole animation, and 2 Gyarados EXs in the same pack. It was
nice. Any other pulls?
Out of this set, yeah, I've had the Executor twice as well. EX. I've had a cool Mew, not the E. Yeah, I've had a Mew EX. Yeah, it's a good set. Yeah, Thomas, it's a great game. We can honestly, I think we'd rather talk about Pokemon than this.
Add your thing in the chat, and I'll add you guys on the thing.
How do you add the friend codes on there though?
So you go to Social Hub, and then you go. Well, actually, no, sorry, no. Yeah, so you know how to get your code, yeah.
Yeah, I know what my code is. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you go. Say if you want to add me, you go to Social Hub.
I do want to add you. I want to beat you in a fight. I want to beat you in a battle. Light work.
Light
work, bro.
That's
light work. Whenever I need a little bit of a little boost on mood, I'll just pocket. No problem.
So then you go to
Social Hub.
Yeah, so you go to friends,
okay.
And then there's a plus thing at the top here.
Yeah.
A plus icon, and then you.
Right, what's your code, my boy?
1543.
Yep.
9966.
9966. Yeah.
8946.
Yep.
8921.
This is you're level 29. Lugia 91.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, much higher level than me. I have hardly done the battles though.
I'll cook you, mate, and I'm gonna cook you.
Nah, you won't cook me. I know the strats. Level 29, bro. You've been absolutely storming it, you little weed. When you're shitting, you're on it non-stop. You are there non-stop, flicking your fucking bean on the toilet.
How many battles have you won like online? I've won like 155 battles.
Mate, I don't need to prove it. I'll whack you first time.
Look at my. Wait on. I'll show my binder quickly.
You are well over 10.
I've got. There you go. I've got a gold Mew card.
Yeah.
The Aerodactyl.
Yeah.
3 of those. These are sick. You can run that with a Celebi deck. And then
which one's that?
The Serperial.
Okay. Yeah.
So basically, like if you have one on the bench, every grass energy counts as 2. Oh, good shot from Telejano.
Nice. Go on.
Every grass energy counts as 2, basically. So like, you say like a Venusaur, for example, if you need 4 energy cards to use his powerful move, you just need 2 on the Venusaur, because then the Serperior then basically counts as 2. But then if you run a Celebi, Celebi's move is 50 attack, for every coin toss that you get a.
I've seen that deck, and it multiplies, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it
Yeah,
multiplies by every energy that you have on your Celebi. So basically, if you have
nice,
2 energies in your Celebi, the superior gives
nice.
you 4 chances to flick a coin. So sometimes I'll just have like 5 energies, and that's 10 times. One game I did 300 damage on a fucking like some guys like Doug
Did you?
Trio. He was like,
Mate,
yeah. He was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
put your code in. I'll
Thomas,
put mine in.
add us. Let me know
Add us.
if you didn't.
Put your code in, and I'll.
Oh
Steph,
yeah, I
what's
can
your
put it in.
code?
Hold on.
Put it in your chat. Put it in the chat. Yeah, we'll
One
go
sec.
back to the game. Sorry, guys, not everyone's going to be on the Pokemon. I do apologise. How is the game going, Anthony? It's very boring. It's a low block, which we can't beat. We're creating absolutely no chances whatsoever. Terrachina just had a shot. We won a corner, did nothing with it, and they've got possession again. It's just as poor as the Genoa game. It really is. It really, really is.
Might as well play some battles while they're watching. Can you imagine? Sounds more interesting than what's happened on the match. Yeah, no, to be fair, it's pretty good. Like I didn't know how to play. I've never known how to play the card game, and I know it's not exactly the same, but it's kind of like a good
it's
entry
based on
level.
it. Yeah, it's a simpler
Yeah,
version.
but like, yeah, like I feel like I've
I have
always never
played
wanted to play
Pokemon.
the card game because it's too daunting to kind of like where do you start? Whereas I think this is kind of
That's
like
right.
a basic version to understand, but then also equally fun because you can collect some really cool cards at no cost. Like I don't pay for any of
Yeah.
this app, so it's just kind of like the key to it is like I'm online every day because you get those free packs and the free points by logging on.
Of course.
Yeah. Cool. Rinders, here we go. What we got? No one's followed the run.
Go on, Tish, go on. Oh, for God's sake. We are. This is going to be 0-0, isn't it? Again. Have we
Nah,
turned
that'll
into
be
Juve, but shitter?
Tomato. You are added level 36, bro. Go on, Tomato. I think that's Thomas. Must be Thomas.
36.
Yeah.
My guy.
Let me have a look at his showcase. I'm sure he's got something good. Thomas, where you at? I just lost him here.
Jesus.
Oh, Abraham's gone down. I don't know what's going on there.
Pen.
Oh, arms are throwing up.
Have you ever had a God pack? I haven't had one yet.
Nah, I got a pack where I got 2 pulls in it once.
Really?
Yeah, not like that whole. Yeah, I got like an art rare and then like an art rare EX or something like that.
Nice.
Oh, it might be a penalty that.
Oh my God, that pass.
Nah, it's not a penalty. Not to me though.
That is not a pen, no. I never want to leave you, love. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
That's
there it
bad
is.
singing.
Tomato. What's his battle record? 382 wins, bro. Man, Thomas, have you been like? Thomas got 382 wins. My man. I ain't playing him. I'll tell you that. Let me look at his showcase. Oh shit! How'd you pull that?
What did he get?
How's this? I've not seen that Mew. Some like
Which one?
cool art rare.
Oh yeah, that's a really rare one. Yeah.
Is that part of like the boat? You have to pay for like subscription for that thing?
Not
Because I
sure.
know I got like a Pikachu art rare that came with. I did the free trial.
Yeah. Curva going to boycott the Super Copper against Juve.
Yeah.
I agree, and I think they should. This something needs to change, boys. 4 minutes of added time. God, this match has been a tough watch. We're so devoid of any. Honestly, I never thought I'd say this because Pioli's tenure had run its course, but I'd much rather watch Pioli's hero ball than this right now. I really would. Go on. Oh. Pavlovich, bro. This team, man. This fucking team. What is the positive of this season? If you had to name one positive, what would it be?
We
Honestly,
finally beat Inter.
but I actually think that might be genuinely. How fucking sad is that?
And then
When I say
think
one positive, I mean one positive that is quantifiable, start and finish. It's just a good thing that happened. No, oh yeah, this player's played. No,
there's two moments of positivity, yeah, and it's like, and they are 90 minutes, and it's Real Madrid away, and
so 180
Inter.
minutes, or 190 minutes then, yeah, 190
Yeah.
minutes of football. That is fucking pathetic.
Yeah.
And you know what that shows me? The two games they were most up for mentally. Inter because it was embarrassment, and obviously they're our biggest rivals, and Real Madrid our biggest European rivals and the biggest club in the world. And to beat them is always a scalp. So the two games that had the most motivation, they played well.
Yeah.
That's mad.
And I think they're two games where we like. If you really look back at it, there are two games where like I could actually say Fonseca did a good job tactically. Like if we look back to the Inter game, he came out and then he started with Abraham and Morata up front, with Leao and Pulisic, and it was like this crazy like idea to play four like fucking very attacking players.
On, by the way. Sorry.
Like this crazy idea to play those four players at the same time starting. And my concern was like we've just been beat like 6-7 times by Inter on a bounce because we don't respect the opposition. But he managed to do it and also allow us to play very disciplined and play really well as well at the same time. And then if you think to the Real Madrid game, we played that game with like that was the first time we saw Musa kind of deployed in that sort of that coverage for position to help deal with Vinicius and Mbappe. So like, yeah, 2 times there really where like the game in itself, I think he looked at that Inter game as well. He was like, the way that they play, and the way that Morata and Abraham can come in and basically like close down the midfield space. And then he sort of like Leao as this kind of freedom role. I think it disrupted Inter really well. And the same again with Real Madrid. Like I think there was the 2 times tactically you can probably say that Fonseca played aside that he looked at the opposition and goes like, this is going to disrupt them and also probably get the best out of some of our players. Whereas everything else has just been kind of like shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
Fuck me, it's so scrappy.
Yeah, everything else has just been dead. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I think like from a table perspective, we're doing quite well in the Champions League. All things considered.
There's a question here, which is, would you, from Noir, would any overachievement in the UCL trump the league fail for you? No, because getting to the semi-final of the Champions League means nothing if we're not in it next season. It's as simple as that. It's literally as simple as that. So no. We have to get Champions League football. That is where we are at. We discussed this at length in the latest pub chat, which you can get on Substack, because it's true. It's half-time, guys. 0-0. It's true. We if we do not get Champions League football, and Fonseca especially if he goes, we are hitting a reset button that will set us back 2 years on our project.
Mm-hmm.
That guys, that's guaranteed. Unless we go out and we've seen under this manager, and they're not going to do it, and we go and get a big boy manager. I'm gonna get
a drink before we review that.
Go ahead, mate. I've had my one beer on the waters. What a half, guys. What a half. Jesus Christ.
I'll leave you with my dog in the meantime.
Chorizo!
He's like fed up as well. He doesn't want to hear it. See it.
Oh boy.
There he is.
Hey mate. Got a cat here. Mel's asleep as well. And blurred.
Yeah,
but...
you keep the viewers busy. Cute can.
Hey. Boy. Oh, dear me. Hey, Show Hill, nice to see you, mate. Oh shit, you got laid off. Oh, fuck, man, what a time as well. Oh man, I'm really sorry to hear that. Um, I don't want to give you any more unwarranted or unsolicited advice. So all I'll say is there will be better times ahead. Spend time with your friends and family over Christmas, unless you're happy about it. Some people can be happy. I don't know what your circumstances are, but please keep your head up. I've been in similar positions in the past. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. Always the worst time of year as well. That puppy is the most interesting thing, 100%. Sad to think of how optimistic most of us were at the beginning of the season. Now look where we are. Oh, 100%. I thought about this the other day, Terry. I had the exact same thought. I thought, oh, it was really exciting. I said this was the season that we could judge Redbird because it's their second full season in charge, and to say they failed is an understatement. It's crazy to think. So slow moving the ball, 100%, and also we look so uncomfortable with the ball. I think we look so uncomfortable on the ball. Yeah, it's just boring at this point. Like I just feel bored watching this team now. I'm just bored. I can't believe fans are paying to watch this at the moment. I wanted to go to watch a game this season. I was looking at the game spring. I don't think I'm going to bother now. I really don't think I'm going to waste the money.
Yeah. There's nothing like. There's just nothing exciting about the side anymore. That's the bit as well. Like I think we all miss that version of what we saw like post COVID, and I just don't understand why it's so difficult to get back to playing a level of football with certainly with some of the players that we have. Is it that hard? The players have improved since like they were like purely season where like some of the movements, man, with like even like with Rebic and Salamakers, and like I was like, fucking hell, if we were doing it so good back then, like we surely have gotten better as a squad, and the players in that squad have gotten better as well. Like Leao's improved, and
I think that, but mate, this is the thing that I'm most upset about is the fact that, and I saw it in the Atalanta game, when the one that me and Ollie did as well. We spoke about this. What was most upsetting is the fact that this team is better. It hasn't got the depth, but the first 11 is better, and our good players have developed. Maybe not in as quick or as good a way and as at the zenith as we might want, but they have. And we've seen that we are capable of beating the top teams. It's the fact that we just can't do it when it's expected. There's a huge problem. It's not like the early Pioli days or before where we just did not have the personnel. I think we have the personnel. We have probably the second or third best squad in the league. I think that's kind of like pretty much factual. Yet we can't perform. I don't know, man. I don't know. If it wasn't for Pulisic this first half of the season and Reinders second half of the season, and probably a few Leaos and Fofanas dribbled in there, I don't know where we would be this season. I really don't know where we'd be. And now Rafa's out for however long, we don't know. It's bad. It's really bad. Yeah, I'm kind of
it's bad.
over it. I'm over it, man. And it's Tamori's birthday today. Happy birthday, mate.
What do we talk about right now? What do we talk about? Kind of at a loss for words, really. It's just kind of like
I am as well. I'm just bored of this team. This team is devoid of ideas. It really is. I'm sorry.
it's like a form of purgatory, yeah. And it kind of like sums up from like the point that we're not even like losing this game. And like if we're losing this game, I'd be like fucking furious, yeah. But it's just like the Genoa game and like so many games before, we're drawing, and it's like it doesn't feel like we're gonna win, but like a draw's no good either, so it feels like a loss. So
Yep.
like I'm fucking furious, but I'm just like it's so boring. You haven't got the energy to be like infuriated, if you get what I mean.
Mm.
It's like he's it's putting Milan fans to sleep that they're just kind of like whatever, rather than just be like it's a fucking joke. Like obviously it's a joke, but like we're all
No,
probably
it's
raging
become
like
apathy.
inside.
It's become apathy, and that's the worst. When I think when fans are apathetic to a situation, that's when it's bad because we don't care. I'm out at the point where no one's really watching this going angry. It's beyond anger now. It's just, and that is maybe I think when apathy becomes really widespread, that's when it will start affecting the club in the coffers, because that's when people be like, well, I'm not even angry and to shout and going to protest to watch the game. I just simply won't pay and watch it. I won't buy the shirt. I won't do this. I won't do that.
Yeah.
But they're slow burns. They're slow burns. That's not going to make them wake up anytime soon.
Yeah.
Who do you want to see if Fonseca gets sacked? I mean, that is such a good question. We've heard Mancini and Allegri being the most likely, and I think Sarri is there as well. I would not want Allegri, even though I think he would get us top four. Believe it or not, I do. I think it would be a really boring season, but I think he would get us top four. Sarri would be great, but it would be hitting the restart button because of his style of football takes age to implement. We should probably have hired him before we hired Fonseca. And Mancini, for me, I'm not sure he's been in club football for a while. I know it was Al something or whatever, but that's in Saudi League. What do you think out of those three, mate? I think Max is the most realistic in the sense that he could salvage the season to a degree. When I say salvage, I mean get top four. But I don't want him. I don't want him back.
But then, like, my issue with Max is like he's not a long-term manager I want, and then he like do you get him on a year deal? Obviously, I give a shit about what he earns, but like you can't put him on a multiple year deal.
It'd have to be a year with the option of another year if he gets top four or something like that. Like that'd be it.
And then we're still paying off then presumably Fonseca at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
And then would have to be then we're not. I just want us to this was kind of like just see it out. Like what can you achieve, which would be top four? I guess probably for me, best case scenario would be like I'm Allegri free the rest of the year. But would he take that? I don't know. Or I guess that's to your point is a good idea. A year with an option to extend.
Yeah,
I mean, fuck me, his football's boring as well. But
it's really boring. But I do think out of all the options, he'd be the only one where I'd go, yeah, I think he would steer us to top four. It would not be pretty, but we'd get Champions League football, 100%. He'd sort that defense straight away. He'd make us hard to beat. He would, but that's not a manager you want winning stuff. But at this time, look, we're not going to win anything. It's quite evident this season, trophy wise. It's so sad about the vendor stuff. Yeah, guys, I really want to get your opinion on what you think is going to be the long-term trajectory of the club now that it looks like Redbird have managed to stabilise their finances from an ownership perspective, and that they're going to be in charge for the time being. Not good. Not good. That. Yeah, the Conceição thing. I don't know if he's a free agent or he's still Porto manager.
I think he's still a free agent. Yeah, he's still a free agent. I think.
Very interesting.
Like, why have we done that move already, man?
Yeah.
Salamaker scored for Roma. I didn't miss that. A couple weeks ago, but.
Interesting.
It'd be like, I really fucking hate this because it's like you look at a club like Bologna, yeah, and they've sold Xerxes, Calafiori, they lost their coach, and they still play light years better football than us.
Yeah, with worse players.
Yeah, with worse fucking players, man. Like it's just like I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. I just don't get it.
Fonseca's gone. Terracciano is a very intelligent player in the pre-match conference.
Say again?
Sorry, Fonseca. I'm just looking on the site just to see if there's anything that came out at half time. Fonseca, excuse me, guys. Explained ahead to the media. He said that he was an intelligent player. Jesus. I would urge everyone to look at the article Isaac put out today about the vendor loan. It's very interesting. It's these things are boring, but they're the fundamentals of what really happens decision-wise to the club.
Yeah, Long what just said about Chukwueze. So we were like the illusion was there, but like because the qualities in the league seem clear, but like 28 mil for Chukwueze is like a clear resounding flop.
Yep, 100%.
It's
And
like
he's had enough minutes now as well, Chukwueze.
yeah, like he like yeah, I just don't get it, man. Like, do you need to be carried that much as a player? Do you need like
La Liga? Let's also remember La Liga is less physical than the Serie A.
yeah,
I don't
it's just
think he's
shit
got.
defending, but I don't know, man.
No, the Xavi rumours are rubbish. He wouldn't come, and I don't really necessarily want Xavi either. I don't know if necessarily he's better than he's a bigger name. The players would respect him, sure, but
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. You kind of just like, you know what? You kind of just want to draw a loss tonight, and you hope you get sacked. It's kind of like,
yeah, I agree. It's bad.
which is really, I really fucking hate because this is the shit. Like this is banter era kind of stuff where you're like you're doing it mid-season because it's reactive, but like right now it's just like I don't know, man. I just don't know. Keep
I
reading
think,
about this confidence, but like,
well, what confidence?
how
It's
can you
smoke
fucking
screens.
how can you watch this, man, and be like, yeah, we're on the right path? Like
Maybe
I
Zlatan's a
really
yes man because I don't believe
I
Zlatan's looking at this going, yeah, this is a good team. No way.
I really would love, yeah, like Ibra or whoever it might be. Why don't they do like some sort of like they need to fucking arrange a meeting with the Cordova or something like that, like, and not in front of some fucking set up interview where like matey boys got to ask set questions, yeah, like have an honest conversation about where we are and what we're doing right now this season and the selection of the coaches and the selection of the signings, and like it doesn't have to be fucking recorded, yeah, like have a serious just like explain yourself because I just don't get it. It's such a shame. It's such a shame all this shit, man.
We're Pulisic or bust. Crazy.
Such a shame.
God, this team is shit, man. Danny Luke is coming on for Verona. He looks like he's going to cause problems. Don't know why. Never heard of him. I don't think Sarri's the option for a half-season implementation unless it's a restart button job. And then that will undermine the management's decision because going from Fonseca to Sarri is very, very contrasting. They wouldn't do that. They're not going to do anything to indict them further. Look at what Zlatan did when we beat Real Madrid. He was the first person to put a fucking picture of him sitting at the Bernabeu with a suit on thinking, yeah, I'm the boss because of me we beat Madrid at the Bernabeu. No, it's not. Shut up. And then all the other times that we've been crap, silence. So management are arrogant. They're not going to do something like Sarri. I don't believe that. I can imagine them getting someone in like Allegri because that's like they're acknowledging the season. We need to salvage it. It's a different type of football. It's a different approach. Getting Sarri in would mean that they should never have hired Fonseca in the first place. I don't see them doing that. As simple as that for me. I don't see this management are not. They are not humble. They're not willing to.
I was about to say the
decision.
word like humble is a great word to use, and
they're not that.
I mentioned this on the live stream. It's Genoa. I think it all goes back to that sacking of Maldini. Like the snowball effect happened there. Like you take away, and maybe that was what Maldini represented to help the squad.
He was the guarantor, mate. He's the guarantor that this project's serious.
Yeah. Well, no, but someone that even like for who was there in the playing, someone who could link the two, and someone who can go like, look, like you just like I guess like even if you look at it like a representation of what he was as a player, like just someone who's just disciplined, workhorse, loyal, respects the shirt. Like I think that rolls off on the squad.
And the players, yeah.
And like Ibra obviously is he was a
But
fantastic player, but
but
he was an arrogant player, and maybe that arrogance rolls off into the squad. As much as he was good as a player to help the
yeah,
squad
maybe
equally
you're right.
from a from an
Yeah, I
identity
like that.
perspective, but like if you combine that with Maldini, if you combine the arrogance of Ibra with the professionalism of Maldini, then you get
Good.
a perfect player,
Combo.
to be honest. But like in this case, you don't have the Maldini element anymore, and you have basically an owner who doesn't show himself, doesn't show up. You've got Scaroni who doesn't know, no one knows what the fuck he does.
He also doesn't really.
Moncada's,
He's not a Milan fan. The way he speaks, he does not give a
yeah.
shit about AC
I
Milan.
mean, Moncada
In
and
my opinion.
Fulani are just like jokes. So then, like, just compare the management structure from then, like Gazidis,
That's what was
Masada,
in charge.
Maldini, to now. It's night and day. It's night and day how the biggest downgrade, if you could probably say we've upgraded as a squad, probably have on paper, but the
Yeah, we
biggest
have.
downgrade is the management structure. And and maybe that, you see it from certain clubs around Europe where that makes a hell of a difference. Like, clubs like who are always in turmoil, like Manchester United, always have issues with management, don't they?
Yep.
And is that kind of like us right now? And is that like, that if your building blocks are fucked, then the rest of it just shit rolls downhill? I mean, we all shit can of Fonseca. Yeah, he's not great, but like I feel like these days in the way that clubs are managed, especially if you can't throw a lot of money at everything these days, you need the structure and the hierarchy to be like good, solid.
Excuse me.
I don't know, man.
I agree, Scorpio. I don't think Fonseca's bad. I've never said. I was actually very supportive when he came in. I wanted him to prove all of us wrong, but he is a mediocre coach. He isn't a bad guy. He seems genuine. The job's too big for him. Management didn't equip him well enough. It's just a recipe for failure. And look, we're starting off really strong. Like there's intent, and then fucking Emerson whacks it from 40 yards out from the edge of the box. Like, what are you trying to achieve, mate? Do you know what I mean? It's like everything that they're trying to do positive is misplaced as well. They've probably gone in like, yeah, come on, we've got to go for it, and they just give the ball away. Do you know what I mean? There's no composure. There's no nothing.
Yeah, not bad. I had that from Gabriel, but
Wow, guys. I actually think this might end 0-0 or 1-0 to Verona. I'm not even joking.
I think we'll win.
Do you think we're going to win this game?
Yeah,
I don't.
like they are dog shit, but like I just think
Yeah.
it doesn't tell us anything.
Who have we got left? We've got Girona and Dinamo in the Champions League.
Yeah, that's not until like the New Year, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
That's not till like I think like mid Jan and then like early Feb. We got Roma next weekend, and then I think we play Como or Juventus in the
Yeah.
Super Cup, something like that. Yeah, man.
Who do we have who can score? That's a very good question, Waxia. Jimenez on the left wing, mate. That's what I would say. But realistically, I don't actually know. Tammy couldn't pull in a ruffle, so he's useless. You've got Reinders maybe from outside the box potentially, but yeah, not a lot. Not a lot.
Such dog shit, man.
Now the long
Like
balls. Now
such
the long
dog
balls start.
shit.
Long balls
Like
start now.
what is that?
That's it. That is Fonseca's strategy. Can't work them out. Don't worry. Just long ball it to Reinders or Chukwueze or someone like that. The players can't be enjoying their football. I'm sorry. They can't be enjoying their football under Fonseca right now. There's no momentum that they can even build in like the actual matches. Do you know what I mean? Like they can't even go away from this match after the Genoa game, even if we does end 0-0 and go, oh, it doesn't matter. You know, we played really positively. They can't say that. Fonseca will come out and say it, but it's not true.
Yeah.
So devoid of anything.
It just doesn't like. How can you enjoy playing this way of football as well? Like, I don't know. And then you
I
think,
think
what
there might
fans
be a
gonna?
trick. I like this. Do you reckon this is
Huh?
true? Players downing tools, as Mark Goldbridge likes to say about United.
Oh yeah, yeah, no,
Purple.
yeah. I said to you in the first half. I said I think Taylor knows the writings on the wall.
Yeah, you could be right. He has been there a while. I'm
Oh,
surprised
great cross from
Leao.
Jimenez. Oh, gone rebound. Oh, Emerson, you. Oh my god,
Fuck. Oh, Emerson Royale, you bastard, and a
bro.
goal kick as well. Now
That's
Emerson's actually. I don't know how he's playing at AC Milan. I really don't understand that.
Mm.
Not AC Milan now. Like I know everyone jokes about going back to Banter era, but I mean, come on, he's Kevin Constant level. Emerson, he really is. He's bad. He's never
That's
scoring.
such a good
He's
run
never
and cross
scoring
from
for
Jimenez
us.
as well.
He's never scoring for us. Mark my words. Royale's never scoring for us. I promise you.
Really shit.
Royale with cheese, baby. Jimenez is sick, man. Jimenez is wicked. I do like Jimenez, man. Serginho Dest or Emerson? I think I'd rather take Serginho Dest 100%, and that is saying something.
I don't know, man.
They were both bad, though.
Yeah, I think I'd edge it to Emerson. Oh, Jimenez. Oh, good pressing there, man. Jimenez actually is. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
There you go.
Jimenez is our third best winger.
Thanks. Mate, he's probably our like third best player.
He's our third
He's
best winger.
wicked.
That's like
He's wicked.
crazy.
Lisa, Mike is captain tonight. Mike is captain. Magic Mike. I'm buying a Jimenez kit. Mate, I wouldn't. He'll be at Real Madrid in a couple of years. I wouldn't bother.
Fucking Sommer.
Sorry, I wouldn't bother with that one, mate. Unless you want a Brahim type 2 situation.
Gone?
Go on.
Did you?
Go on.
Ah, bro.
Oh my god.
Get on your feet, chow, man.
Oh, this game. Oh, guys, this is a tough watch, man. This is a really
Yeah.
tough watch. Um, I think there's no way he can continue. Surely, I know the management have given their vote of confidence, but this is really poor.
Mm.
I didn't like. You know what? Retrospectively, I don't like how Fonseca can kind of say, "Oh, I've always said Serie A is harder than the Champions League," because he came out a couple of months ago and said playing against Real Madrid's easier than playing against Verona, and it's like that might be true in terms of styles. I understand, and that we have genuinely looked better, although albeit not many convincing wins in the Champions League because of, I suppose, whatever system he's trying to play. But if you can't figure out after 15 games now, is it, mate? 15 or 16 games? How to win against lower opposition, especially relegation fodder, in your own domestic league, you're simply not good enough, pal. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You can't use that excuse. You can't.
Yeah, man.
Esca, that's a really good comment. This is like watching Empoli, Venezia, or two relegation side teams. It's not like watching a traditional big team. I guess this is what Juve must go through, because Juve are a bit like this. The difference with Juve is they do have a style of play. You can see that, and they ain't going to concede. Like, I know the Venezia game was quite funny, but they've got something there. We don't have the anything there. We're just playing crap. I feel like this is going to be a goal.
We're playing. Sorry, Scorpion, Deadby. We're playing 3 right backs. We're playing 4 fullbacks. This is enough,
Yeah.
mate.
Jimenez, Emerson, Terracciano. That's so funny. And Teo. It's so funny. God. I know we're famous for fullbacks at AC Milan, but come on.
Oy, oy.
I actually think I know you did the street. What was the feeling in the chat about how embarrassing it was in terms of all these legends, all this fanfare, and you put on a performance like we're putting on tonight?
I tried to be quite like. To be fair, I tried to be quite
I just mean how
optimistic throughout the game, because I was like, oh, Liberali and Jimenez was playing quite well. Oh, great ball.
Yeah.
1-0. There you go. Reinders.
Oh, what
The two
ball.
players of any quality
Wow.
on the pitch.
Good
Fofana and
finish, that.
Reinders. Fofana and Reinders. The only 2 players we have of any good quality on the pitch just combined.
Don't over celebrate. It's Verona. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've said it for months now. If it wasn't for Pulisic at the start of the season,
We back, baby.
if it wasn't for Pulisic
Let's
at the start of the
go.
season, and it wasn't for Tijani Reinders now, I dread to think where we would be. I absolutely dread to think where we would be. Really, really good football, that though. Nice link up from our two quality midfield players there.
Great
Brilliant
finish.
through ball. A great finish. Really, really nice finish. First time, volleys it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Volley off the floor. Or first time anyway. Nice. Fofana's assists have been brilliant. From his balls from deep are fantastic. He's broken the lines a few times. I think he's had about 3 assists like that this season so far. Yeah, Fofana's passing from that sort of holding midfield through to wingers or runners is genuinely fantastic. I think that's his best quality, Yusuf Fofana. He's really, really good at that. So that's great. We actually have scored. Incredible. But that means Fonseca's staying in a job.
He's had a good chance there.
Classic. Doesn't surprise me. I was so happy with what Fofana has become. Was looking shaky in the first few new games. Knew it would take time. Yeah, me too. Especially because it was one that, although I'm not a fan of Moncada of late, it was the one that he was dead set on, and he was clearly right about Fofana. So that's good. But yeah, we've been through it, right?
Was Morata on the bench?
Yeah, I think so. Yes. I have to check. You have to check photo mod for that one. I'm not sure. Question, because I've just seen this comment by Scorpion. Do you think this is the best we've seen of Mike, except for the Scudetto winning season? I would say yes. This is the best season Mike's had since then. It has to be.
Mm.
Hardly any injuries for Mike.
Yeah. I guess that's a good shout. He usually gets injured by now, isn't it?
Yeah, he's won us a lot of games. I think this is his second best season after his first season, which is the Scudetto season.
I think he's kind of like he's gone under the radar, hasn't he? I think in the sense of like,
well, because the team's underperforming, right?
Yeah. I think I guess this is kind of like, you know what, if our team was just fucking, if our team was just like fucking like capable and like everything was fine around him, he'd stand out as like, once again, like best, like a keeper's only as good as, the defense in front of him and the team that makes up the team ahead of him. But like, the reason why he was so good to get the season, because like as a team, as a squad, we were so disciplined, we were so well drilled that like Mike just looked stellar. And and yes, he didn't have a lot of saves to make, but when he made saves, they were fucking like unreal. But like right now, it's just like you don't really think about him that much when we concede 3 games, 1 game, and it's never like usually never really any of those goals are his fault. It's always like the fullbacks or the centre backs or it's just like, yeah, I think it's a good point actually. Yeah, he probably has been. And then I think the good point on the injury element. Yeah, usually he's injured by now, isn't it? But
yeah, no, he's had his
great touch from Fofana there. Fucking hell, that touch from Fofana to take it away from the defensive midfield spot to just drive with the ball, really good. That's not a bad cross from Abraham. And then Chukwueze has got no presence at all to try to win that header. I don't think Mike will leave, to be honest, after he signs that renewal. Well, at least not like, I mean, he's 29 now. He signs a 4-year renewal, taking on to 33. Good to know we kind of had him in his prime, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've read it twice now. The whole friend drop comments in the
links. Yeah.
Well, the comments in the comment section. Obviously, the links are there, but like, yeah, I mean, I thought he's a good player. Good player.
Tackling machine, mate.
Yeah. I would certainly like us to sign him in January. If the 18 million price tag is to be believed, I think we certainly have to go with that. But I'm still kind of like, we need more than that. But
do you know how it shows that it's the apathy's sunk in? Not one person commented in our chat like "good goal," like "nice." No one cares.
I think someone was like, "Go!"
Did they?
Yeah. Go.
I don't think so.
Yeah, JT Physio.
Okay. No, I mean in our Sempre Milan chat. I mean.
There you go. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, I've seen that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, people on here is great, but I'm saying in our like, usually people even sarcastic. No one gives a fuck.
Oh, it's got to be foul, isn't it? Yeah.
I think we answered this one a while already, mate. Yeah, basically, well, for me anyway, no overachievement unless you win it would matter, because it looks like we're not going to get top 4. So I hope we do, and it's going to be a battle. It's crazy that Fonseca is actually the last manager to get Roma's like highest point total. No one's got better than him at Roma since he left, which is mad.
It's just like Telechano at CDMs. It's so random, man.
If we win the Champions League, UT plays. What should we do? We've got to do something crazy if we win the Champions League. Something so ridiculous. So maybe it makes it happen. Steph will get a tattoo of Gattuso live on stream on his chest. That's what I reckon.
Face.
On your face. And I'll get Inzaghi on my arsehole. There you go.
Yeah, I'll get a tattoo of "I love Musa."
Musa is life. Musa better than Messi.
What a ball from Fofana. Go on, Jimenez. Go on, Yimi. Oh, great. Fucking hell, man. Go on, lad. This kid, man, he's so electric.
Yeah, he's got.
Great ball from Fofana, slips him through, like nutmegs.
Jimenez has got something. Jimenez has got something, mate.
He is honestly like no fucking back to Futuro shit now. Like he's staying in the squad, and like I said,
Yeah.
he's our third best winger. He's better than fucking Chukwueze. He's better than Okafor. Like keep him in the fucking squad.
Yeah, if he
He's
goes back
fucking
to Futuro, I'm going to be angry. I'm going to
He's
be
electric,
absolutely
man.
ridiculous. Yeah, he's a good
Absolutely
player.
electric. Like tenacious, fast, great left foot, great right foot when it comes to crossing. Maybe he's a fucking option. Like, you know, we talk about like Pulisic at cam and then like Leao on the left. Like maybe he's kind of like you slap him on the right, and then you've got someone who's like going to come back, track, you know, work with the overlap. Great ball from Reinders. Come on, Chalk, and he's just too shit. That was a great ball from Reinders, but wasted again.
I really like Jimenez, mate. He's got a lot more something than Brahim when Brahim was with us. Sorry, hate to say it. You know, I love bashing Brahim Diaz, but Jimenez has got that special. He does.
It'll be
He really does.
stay keep on your feet. Stay on your feet for Fana. Who comes off the bench? I mean, you reckon Zeroli gets some minutes tonight, especially when like the midfield options that we don't have.
Sorry, say that again, mate.
So who do you reckon comes off the bench? You reckon Zeroli gets some minutes because obviously we ain't got many midfielders and.
Yeah, I'd like to see Zeroli get some minutes. I think he could. I think he could.
I honestly think like he probably throws on Camarda ahead of Morata as an Abraham replacement. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't know if Liberali comes on, but I wouldn't be surprised if Zeroli and Camarda come on. And
Yeah, I think that'd be good. That's it, Scott. That's it. That's the comment, mate. Jimenez is hungry. Jimenez wants to be the top. He wants to make it. Fuck, man. Like Kamada. That's probably why Kamada, Zeroli, and Jimenez should all be fucking starting. Go on, Teo. What are you going to do, son? Oh, Ryan just gets lost in possession.
we don't have many other subs, though, to be fair. Liberali has to come on.
Chow's been fantastic. I tell you, do you know what? Okay, you know, he said one positive from it. I think Chow and Fonseca get on really well in the sense that they're a good match. He's
And
made,
Gabbia.
and Gabi, he's clearly got a good. They've been really solid, especially Chow. I think Gabbia's stayed about the same since he's come back into the squad. Chow has been. I don't think Chow's made a mistake, mate. Since he's come back in the squad, I don't think he's made a mistake. He's been really, really solid for us. That's the one positive I'll say about Fonseca. I think he's genuinely made Chow a solid centre back now.
Yeah, it's like as a spine of a team. You think about it. We spoke highly about Mike and Gabbia and Chow, and then Reinders and Fofana. That spine there of you know, goalkeeper, two centre backs, the two midfielders has been probably the best success story of the season. I mean, obviously Pulisic as well. You add him into the equation, but like, you know, they've been. You know, when you consider Gabbia, literally less than a year ago, came back because we had an injury crisis, and it was really just there to plug a hole, and has worked its way back into as being as a no-brainer, like first name off the team sheet sort of thing as a centre back.
Yeah.
And then Chow as well. I mean, like I gave up on him after that Torino game, and he's brilliant. You know, he's added another dimension to his game when it comes to kind of just improving.
I don't want him to go to Bayern Munich now. I don't know about you, mate.
Yeah, 50 mil, man. I reckon they probably would come in for him. But yeah, he has improved a lot, like on his timing with his tackles. Like, you know, he gave away so many penalties and fouls last season because of just being so overzealous with his tackling.
Yeah.
He's done a lot. It's a great job at that, and then he's allowed his passing ability to shine with the way he's always been a good passer, Chow. But like, that's the thing. He just really needed to add to his defensive bits of his game. And in Gabbia, I think
Chow's the
Gabbia's
best
just
passer we have in the team. Chow's
yeah,
incredible.
yeah. Gabbia's just
You
a
know,
great all rounder. I think Gabbia's a really good all rounder to have.
yeah.
Good in the air, good with the tackling, calm, composed, tenacious, decent, really good, kind of like solid passer, maybe like a 7 out of 10 passer. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of like, if you think about it, like, and they're both like, what, 22, 23 years old. You can build off that in the back line.
100%.
I say that as Gabby's gone down.
Yeah, I see that.
He's got kicked in the nuts, isn't it? He's winded, I think. Yeah, Thomas. Yeah, he was so prone to diving into tackles. Yeah, needlessly, a lot. What else we got here? Gabi reminds me a bit of Bonera. Not special in anything, but dependable in everything. Yeah.
It chucks off.
For Calabria. Are you fucking kidding me? 5 right
Wow.
backs. So 5 fullbacks are on the pitch right now.
Get Florenzi on. Get Florenzi
With his
on.
fucking one leg.
With his one leg. Get him on, mate.
I mean, who else can we slap on that fullback? Like, if Bartezaghi was in the squad, he'd be coming on as well. Ay. I mean, it's been better the second half. I'll get that. That's a good ball, though. Clear it. Nice one, Gabs. Clear it. Clear it. And ball, no? Grotted on Emerson. And he just walked through. Go on, Gabs. Clear that shit. No fucking about. What the fuck was that from Taylor?
Yeah, we are going 5 at the back, Thomas. We are protecting our lead at home at the Ventigodi. That is correct. That's Fonseca ball, baby.
Got to be a handball, that, surely.
Yeah, it's handball. That's got to be a handball.
I need to play on there. Corner. Oh, no, it's goal kick. Okay. Hey. Oh, Jimenez, man. Bullied out there. Verona using their 4th sub, it looks like. What the fuck is this? Mosquera. I think he's a striker, this guy. So they're going for it, obviously.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Lazovic getting subbed off. Captain's off now for Verona. Ay.
Have you found this Bula Haniyai guy? The one that we were linked to.
I haven't fucking noticed him, to be honest.
Me neither.
So probably average. I don't want him.
Do you think a new coach, regardless of who it is, would make any difference under the management, or could a high-profile coach hold some influence over signings and decisions at that level? Yeah, but this management aren't going to hire someone who will have opinions that are strong. So I'm not bored of that conversation, but at the same time, I am. Like, I know the writing is on the wall. The management stays, and we keep this path, or Maldini comes swooping in with Saudi investment, and we're all happy. Those things can't mutually exist because that is the plan that this team want to do, and it's not going to change. Cardinale goes to business events and conferences. He doesn't go to football matches. He cares about the business side. He doesn't care about the day-to-day us winning games. It's evident. I mean, what kind of owner says, "Oh, I'm not going to speak unless we start winning games because that's all the fans care about"? Yes, that's all the fans care about. We don't support a team that wins the fucking balance sheet trophy every year.
Calabria, get the fuck up, man. What is this kid doing? Rolling on the floor like he's fucking been shot. It's like, geezer, we run the ball back in possession, yeah? Oh my god, bruv. Yeah, he slid and bruv, it's not that fucking deep. Fuck off, get off the pitch, man. I can't wait to shift him off as well, man. Fuck him off to Galatasaray or Com or whoever the fuck wants him. Great finish from Reinders.
He's such a classy player. I won't repeat this word, but I will put this comment on for a few minutes because it's funny. Jesus, he's still complaining.
I just don't get it, man. Like, crack the fuck on, man. Do you not want to play football? Like, yeah, you got tackled, we won the ball back, get your fucking head up and crack. Like, you clearly were not really injured.
Go on, Teo. Oh, now Verona players down.
Oh, he's not. He's not bought it. Everyone's got on the fucking floor now. Who's this guy? Suslov. Acting sus. I'll tell the channel's getting into little bits as well. Oh yeah, Channel used to play for these, though, isn't it?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Is it beef?
It's beef because they're like they should have picked anyone but him. How the fuck is this guy playing for Milan?
Oh man, he's going into his head now. You got to book him. They just went into fucking Channel's face, like.
Yeah.
Oh, they kind of fair. They're going each other. To be honest, bit of both. Where's the options, man? Great ball from Teo. Go on, Yimmy. Go on, Yimmy. Yimmy. Oh, lay it off. Who's there? Oh, not Emerson Royale, bruv. Man. You see someone open their body for a shot, and you go like, you know what? You just have no natural striking ability.
Yeah, Emerson Rouse.
Yeah, is that like he has the ball so close to his foot when he shoots? It's kind of like, and he laces it,
so wide.
And he drags it. He does that all the time. It's like, if you're gonna fucking put your laces through it, man, like shift the ball a bit more outwards and then go for the shot. That way, you've kind of given it a bit more, like he's given himself like no like length to really kind of get his leg around the ball. Fucking guy, man.
Do you know what shows management?
If he was a Pokemon type, he'd be a dragon because he drags all the fucking shots on the floor.
That is woeful. He wouldn't be a dragon because they're too strong.
No, yeah.
He'd be some
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
poxy bug type. How did we end up? How did we end up in negotiations for Emerson Royale for like a year? Not yet. Sorry, for like 2 or 3 months when no one else wanted him, and Daniel Levy the whole time was going, "No, I want that price. I want that." He had our pants down, mate. He had our fucking pants down. Crazy.
Yeah.
How much is Emerson on? He must be on at least 2 or 3 mil, I would imagine. Maybe he's not. Maybe that's why maybe his
I
wages
thought it
are
was
low.
like 2.5, no?
I agree with Scorpion. Teo's worst game is better than Emerson's best because I ain't seen Emerson's best. Right, get Francesco on. Come on. I'm buying a Jimenez kit. I've seen enough. JT, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. He'll be at Real Madrid in a year. Please don't do it. But I rate it.
You get a drink, I'll leave you with a cute dog who's fallen asleep because that shit game's so shit.
Oh, that's so cute.
Hey. We're going to go for... Ignore noise.
Go on. I thought they were going to score then. Jesus. Hey, that was awful. Jesus Christ. Oh, that was such bad defending from Teo. God, this is a boring game. This is hurting my brain to watch, guys. It's actually hurting my brain.
The new Central Milan loading screen is just my dog sleeping.
Yeah. Mate, I'd rather watch your dog shit right now.
There you go.
Honestly.
Chilling like a villain. Alright, no, back to the game. Seriously. What the fuck's on the telechannel? Okay. Suslov.
He's being booed.
I bet the Doxy would defend better than Calabria for pace. He probably would, to be fair. He'll have more fucking heart. And be better from a corner as well.
And that's saying something.
And I'm going to limoncello because I need something
Nice.
to wake me up.
Enjoy.
I love these metaphors. Your dog is more lucid in that position than Theo is in the second post. These metaphors are brilliant. 82nd minute. Here we go. I mean, they're fucking dog shit. Oh, why the fuck are you clearing that, Emerson? Ball is clearly going out for a goal kick.
For fuck's sake.
I've never seen someone such a fucking clutch.
I think they do sell kits for dogs because I think my cat's bigger than your dog, and I think a dog will fit Merlin, and I want to get him one. You should get Chorizo one.
Just ask Bram Diaz to send me his old Milan kit. That'll fit him.
That was funny. That's tickled my pickle. That one has.
That's
tickled my pickle. That anything that's Brahim slander is good for me.
I was gonna say
it's good for me. Useless.
Just slap some subs on, man. Like, I know we're winning, but like, geezer, we just the fans just slap on Kamara Danzeroli or something like that.
How did Cafu say with a straight face? Yeah, no, Emerson Royal actually would be all right at Milan. Was he paid? He must have been paid to say that.
No, there's guns was in the background.
Brother doesn't start for Brazil, and he's out hitting that. No, he's got Kaká's number as well. He's wearing Kaká's number.
Booking?
Like, pressing.
How's that not a booking? Guy just like
Yeah,
fucking clothesline from hell. Suslov just clothesline from hell.
Is this Suslov? Mate, Suslov should be sent off. I don't get this.
A ref just like both teams are so shit. Just go at it. Have at it.
How has Suslov not got a yellow?
Unless someone just fucking like outright, just like karate, fucking kick someone in the face. Like, no one's getting sent off. Like Suslov again.
How has this guy not got a yellow?
He just pushed him on the fucking floor. Nah, man, this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh,
guys, just
Abraham.
There's a bit of Jovic chat going on. I just want to mention something. Stefano here.
Here we go.
I'd rather have kept Jovic if a swap deal with Gabriel Jesus became available.
Nah, I didn't say that.
Chat,
I didn't say
yes, that was it. Chat discussed.
No, it wasn't. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Bro, you said he was a better player than Gabriel Jesus. That is what you said.
I said.
You did.
I said.
You did.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Chat, I've got receipts. Chat, I've got receipts.
No, yeah, throw the receipts out. I didn't say he was a better player. I said Jovic, yeah, and bear in mind, context was like towards the end of last season, the summer, yeah. I said I would not sign Gabriel Jesus, and I'd rather, to be honest, like have Jovic on a free. I didn't say like swap deal. I said kind of like to spend the money and pay Jesus the wages, yeah. I would not have Jesus, and I'd rather just fucking have Jovic. And I'm not saying, and so my point was, I would ideally have neither of the two, but like my point when I was slandering Jesus is in a way to be like he would be like a complete waste of money for us, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying I want him, but Jovic is.
Yeah, I was more using like
a hat trick the other day. Jovic ain't scoring a hat trick again
against
in his career.
Fucking who? Who did he score a hat trick against?
It doesn't matter. Jovic can't. Jovic wouldn't get a hat trick again in his career, mate. I'm telling you. There's levels.
Tomorrow's coming now. Coming on now.
Gabby is.
I mean, they're both. I mean, Jovic has gone. I mean, he's shit anyway, but. Hey. Say with the corner now. Oh.
Watch Tomori.
Reinders. Oh, I thought that would have been a sick goal if that went in.
That would have been an unbelievable goal. That would have
Imagine
been unbelievable.
all the people.
I love Tish so much. Now, Reinders is a kit I want to get. I want
I'd get Tiggy.
My shirt. I want Tiggy big time. I like the number 14 as well. It's a good number. Ten minutes. Emerson, whack to the face. I reckon this is Fonseca's strategy all along. Try and get as many fullbacks on the pitch as possible and out fullback the opponent and win by having more fullbacks than the opponent.
Faltering fullback.
Yeah. Oh my God, Royale's off. Oh my God.
He's gone for a back three in that. So
Oh, he looks injured. That's good. Oh, he looks.
shit.
He looks shit. He does look shit.
He's clearly going for back three, don't it?
Crazy that Tamori's now a sub, isn't it?
Mm.
Went from undisputed starter, but I like that. It means that if he wants to stay, he's got to fight for his position. We need that is good. I don't mind that.
Yeah, like it's not as if like who's getting a game over him. We just spoke highly about Chow and Gabriel.
Yeah, they are way
Like,
better than him at the moment.
Yeah,
It's
they
deserved.
deserve to start. And to be fair, he's not as if he's not like, had any minutes. He was trusted against away at the Bernabeu. He's been getting good minutes in the Champions League. Kind of like, to be honest, I know we've conceded a lot of goals, but like not because of the defense. It's because of like the fullbacks in the midfield and like there's a lack of cohesion for the squad. Like I think like the defenders, the state we're at right now with our centre backs is kind of like a good level of depth. You know, like Pavlovic, like yeah, he's not great, but like it's not like where you look at like the fullbacks and the issue we got there, and then yeah, I mean the lack of midfield depth is damning as well. Oh, come on, we've got to win this ball back. Come on, go on, go long, go long. Foul, surely. Yeah, I agree, Thomas. I don't actually think Tammy's touched the ball the second half.
I actually think, yeah. Do you know what? I forgot he was on the pitch. That both of you, I'm glad you brought that up because I actually, other than the fact that he's 7'2", something stupid, I forgot he was even on the pitch. To be honest.
That says enough about the way we're playing. Just like Stoke, slap it up to Peter Crouch up front, try to win a header. Man. Oh, yeah.
What's kicking off here with the Verona manager?
Fucking turtleneck, mate. He ain't having it.
Turtleneck ain't having it.
Fuck off.
He's not happy.
Oi.
I don't care
play.
about this win.
Good play. Oh, Calabria. Oh, you fuck it.
Verona are genuinely the worst fucking team. Calabria, man. I feel so. Ugh, this team. How is that a foul? Yeah, guys, look. Who is your top and flop of the match?
Steady on, steady on. Ain't there yet, mate. Let's see out this shit show. Kind of like a repeat to Genoa. I think I came away at the top and flop. Oh, sorry, the top of the match for Genoa. I put as actually no, this is literally a carbon copy repeat. Top of the match I put for Genoa was Fofana and Jimenez, and a flop I put was Chukwueze, and I'm pretty much aligned with that again tonight.
I mean, I would give it actually. I think it has to be Jimenez, Reinders, Fofana. I have to have a goal scorer because as good as the ball was, it was amazing. Reinders has looked like the only player close to scoring for us. So
yeah, for sure.
And he did win us the game, hopefully. Touch wood.
What's going on
But
there,
those
man?
three are clearly the best three players at the moment. That's evident. Oh, fucking
I mean,
hell.
Jimenez is just like he's like a fucking live
He's
wire,
an
man.
animal, isn't he? Love him.
Just like he's still
Love
going,
him.
bro.
Love him.
He's still going. The guy's got like
If
fucking
Linus keeps
energy
his
for
form, is he a top
days.
5 midfielder in the world? He already is. Yeah, 100%. He already is. Jimenez is electric, man.
That ball went out for a corner. I was like, oh, fucking hell. Referee's like having a mare. As in, so that would have been a corner for Verona.
Yeah, ref's lost it.
Abraham's down now.
Oh, for fuck's
Would
sake.
you not
Abraham.
like slap on a sub? Like, would you not just go like, all right, slap on Kamada or something? Just like waste some time. You got 2 subs left. Jimenez, man, again. Feliciano. Abraham, are you gonna make a run? Like, are you gonna make a run to help out?
Yeah, he's standing there. Look, he's standing there. Little fucking prick.
No, he's a lot of shit anyway. I think that's it. Fucking Suslov.
So, top and flops.
Um.
Flop. We've done tops. Who are your flops?
Oh, yeah, certainly got sent off.
Diversa did.
Um.
He was shouting abuse at Teo, I think.
Yeah. So you ain't got swag like me in my town, no. Top has to be, yeah. I'll give it to. It's hard because you kind of want to go give it to Jimenez, but obviously you didn't get a goal or assist. But
Chukwueze, yeah, I like the shouts for Chukwueze.
yeah. I think
Suslov is the top for our side. Yeah, he was shit.
I think Chukwueze is a definite flop for the game again for me. 2 back to back, and
Abraham,
then
I like the Abraham shout. He's been crap as well.
yeah.
He played 90 minutes.
I'll probably go. I'm gonna go for Fana for top full time 1-0.
I'm going goal scorer. I'm going Reinders for me.
Yeah, but Jimenez definitely needs a massive shout out though.
That's it. 1-0. Wow.
I just want to see what the reactions of the players equally.
Yeah, they look a bit tired, a bit sort of. They seem all right. They seem in good spirits. I mean, they've won, but
Coach complaining at the rest about, man.
I don't know what he's complaining about. So much controversy.
What is going on here, man?
He doesn't seem angry, their manager. He just seems a bit like, yeah. Fonseca, this is our best performance of the season. Yeah. That's a right out of the Fonseca handbook, that one.
Yeah. I was right about Telechana. That's what I say. What's wild is that we are 2 points behind Juventus. You know,
Yeah.
like no extra games or anything, yeah.
No.
And we're 5 behind Lazio with no extra games. It's just, now we've got to review what's the severity of the Leao injury. I think we need to sign some fucking players, man, in January.
Guys, it's not looking good, Brev. It's not looking good, Brev. But we won.
We won. We
That's
won.
Positive.
We won.
That's positive.
I think Abraham's screaming at the players to go over to the fans, as they are. So whoever's on the pitch right now is. I mean, it's not many fans. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't know if many fans rocked up, and it's not many fans looking like they're staying there.
No. It was look. It was 90 minutes of very, very stagnant football, I would say. We got the win, but we got the win against the worst side in the league, arguably. So, but a win is a win. A win is a win.
Reinders gets man of the match.
Yeah, I would
Player of the
agree
match.
with that. He got player of the month as well, I thought, of November, didn't he? In the league.
Yeah, I think that takeaways from the game is like, I think this solidifies Jimenez's slot in the starting squad.
Yep.
And if anything, if Leao injury has opened up a new door in a sense of him playing as a winger. I mean, he played at right wing for the Futuro, and just the way Chuk's playing, the way that Okafor's playing, I feel like timing wise, we probably should entertain selling Chukwueze in the
I agree.
next
He's
couple
not
of
adding
weeks.
anything to the team. He's not.
I would entertain selling Okafor as well. If we need cash injection, like if like fucking hell, if Aston Villa want to come along and be like, here's 15-20 mil for Chukwueze, just fuck him off, man. Like, and Okafor, we bought him for 14 mil. To be honest, we could probably take 10 to 15 mil and still be happy with that. I would be happy to rely on Jimenez as a winger moving forward.
I prefer him at fullback personally, but he could definitely do a job. He could definitely do a job at left wing. That was evident.
Yeah,
that was very evident.
I guess the point being is like his adaptability is great. I think it's the fact that he can play either
tenacity, mate. Like you were saying, it's just doggedness.
Yeah,
it's wicked.
So like, I think he's staying in that squad now. Like it's a no-brainer. It's a massive gap for him as well to slot in for depth-wise as well. But yeah, just concerning that Leao got injured. I mean, we need to beat Roma next weekend. And
mate, every game is a must-win. Every game.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, they're playing awful as well. They got beat by Como last weekend, didn't they? So like,
yeah, they're the most underperforming team in the league. That's true.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting week to see who we can scrap to get back for that game.
Yeah,
can Pulisic make it back? What's the severity for Leao's injury? I mean, luckily Fofana and Reinders are still there as well. I mean, it's kind of just like it's just the wingers basically right now, isn't it? It's like,
yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if we start that game with Mike, Teo, Gabriel, Chow, sadly again, Emerson again at right back. And then I reckon he'll commit to keeping Terracciano in midfield. I mean, he didn't play great for me, but I just feel like Fonseca's going to do the same shit again. He's going to go with Terracciano, Reinders, Fofana, and then I reckon he'll play. Say if he gets either one of Leao or Pulisic back for the game, I reckon he plays one of them with Jimenez and Abraham and Morata up front. I mean, that's a starting 11 we have against Roma.
I agree, and I think Jimenez starts no matter what now.
I think he starts as a winger personally. We'll like the issues we have right now, as in maybe not long term, but I think the issues that like tonight, for example, we played five fullbacks at one point. We haven't got an issue with numerical depth at fullback. It's the quality of depth. But it's the fact that I think right now desperation is with the injuries is screaming that we have to play. Like if Leao's injured, for example, we're going to have to play Jimenez, up top. Or if Pulisic is still injured and Leao's back, it's like Jimenez is going to have to probably play at a winger position. I would not be surprised if he starts at left wing next week. He might play Chukwueze on the right again. I'm not too sure, but like, yeah, it's just we need to win again.
Crazy.
Yeah, we need to
win.
Anyway, we won, which is the important thing.
We won, and it was nice to see a win. But yeah, much the same, unfortunately. I won't be at the Roma Watchalong. I don't know if you will. So I'm going to wish everyone a happy Christmas and a happy New Year, or a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Steph, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. What have you got planned, mate?
Going back to my family in North London, but
Nice.
yeah, I'll be working across the weekend and the next couple of days after that. But we move. But yeah, I don't know if I can make. I'll see if I can make the Roma game. I'll try to my best endeavors, even if it's a solo live stream. I might have to tag team with Treatso, but if he's still kind of one last one for the VT, chilling like a villain. But yeah,
Sure, man, I got.
but yeah,
I
no,
got
yeah. I mean,
licking,
looking forward to
doing something.
looking
I've
forward
got
to
Blur
some
on.
time off.
Good man. Me too. Me too. Yeah, it's going to be good. Looking forward to a bit of a break. Although I'm not off till next week either. Guys, I'm gonna have to call the stream. But Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all of you. Let's hope for a little bit of a better Milan coming into 2025, right? But look, a win's a win. It's nice to see a win before Christmas, regardless of how it was fought. 3 points. We need to make a habit of it, right? No matter how, just need to win.
Agreed.
I was waiting. Good.
I
Man.
mean, like, yeah. I mean, at least we can like laugh at this shit sometimes.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. I mean, we just need to be kind of like happy with the way we're playing football again. I'll be interested to see the comments again after the game. But like, I just think I'm putting a lot of hope into the market in January, I think I've got no like I'm putting no excuses on this shit, man. Like, we know what we need. We should be spending the money to address it. Like, we've got injuries now as well, so you can't hide behind squad depth and what's already there.
Yep.
We're so far behind in the table. Like I keep saying, like, we can try to fix this as fast as possible, but it's going to need immediate action in the market. Like, I feel like the first week or two, we should be getting 2 players in. Like, no excuses, none of this haggling shit. Just going out, getting the targets we should be targeting,
I'm moving on
and cracking on. But like, yeah, man. But yeah. Anyway, guys, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
If I don't
Happy New
do
Year.
Roma game, Happy New Year. But yeah, man, we move.
Back with pub chat next week. We move. We're back. We'll see you guys very, very soon. But yeah, have a great rest and festive period, and forget about Milan for a few days. Always good for the old mental health.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
All the love. Ciao, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Guys.
Yeah, bye-bye.